What is up, guys? Raw here, and today is the first day of Fortress Feud. We've been waiting for this for quite a long time, and as you can see, it's about to start in 6 seconds. Now, this video is going to pretty much be my review on Fortress Feud and some gameplay in my guild, Arena Legends. So that's what you're going to see. Now, first off, when you first come into Fortress Feud, you start off with no other towers besides your main guild tower, which is going to be in one of the 4 corners of this map, and the first thing that you're going to do is create a team. Now, keep in mind, this is the first time. I have no idea what in the fuck I am doing. I am making a team right now. We put Skull Knight, Pumpkin Duke, Golem, Valentina, Phantom King, and we're going to throw Molt in there. Now, as this goes on, you can make 3 teams here, but what I have found is you want to pretty much make one unstoppable strong team, and that is going to do you more good than trying to make 2 really good teams. You just want pretty much one team to do really well. Now, your other team, your second team, you do want them to be good as well. And as you can see, I'm not really making ideal teams here, and I have to say I learned quite a bit after going through Fortress Feud, so I'm going to be a lot more prepared next time. Now, so it was like chaotic. You can watch videos. The couple videos that were on YouTube were kind of just lightly explaining it. It wasn't really showing what you're going to have to do and what kind of strategy to use or anything like that. So when you get about 60 people all getting thrown into this at once, you're like, what the fuck do I do? Alright, so first of all, you're going to click on a tower and you're going to press team 1, 2, and 3, and they're going to start walking from your main tower over here to whatever tower you choose. Now, you have to be pretty much touching one of these towers, I'm pretty sure, in order to move to it. Like, you can't just automatically move to the other side of the map and try to take one of the enemy guild's towers. So once you're in that tower, you're pretty much locked in there. As you can see, it won't let me move unless you move to a tower that it's touching. Okay, so we already moved number 1 down to here. So it takes quite a long time to move to that tower. I guess that's for like time's sake. So once you move down here, you can move to the next touching tower. Now, as you can see, I'm moving team 2 over here to a tower that has already been taken by Zen Guild, which is the red guild here. And as we're doing that, I'm going to move my first team over to this one, which there's already some fighting going on there, and it's not taken, so that was the boss. Now, here you go. When you first get into a tower and you're going to get ready for battle, you have to take out the guild guards, and that's just a boss. And I really do have to say that this boss is really weak. I mean, I took it out without a healer, so we'll put it that way. So basically, it's just to waste time and to make sure your team is strong enough and you don't have a bunch of like really shitty heroes. But you really can't use heroes unless they are level 100 in the first place. So we're going to go ahead here and take out the guild guard here, which is, I don't know, a level 1. I don't know. It's just a weak-ass guild guard. So we're going to play through the footage here, and you're going to see me fight this boss, which gets taken out. Now, you immediately go into fighting an enemy team. And as you can see here, underneath the guy's name, it says teams left, 7. So right now, there are 7 enemy teams within this tower, and only 1 from my guild, which was apparently me. So we're going to back out of that, and you're going to see all the fighting going on the map. Now, that's different guilds fighting each other for control of towers. So as you can see, this tower has filled up with more of my guild members, and we're going to keep going. Now, this is how it works, guys. You fight until your team dies within this tower. So I'm going to be fighting all 6 teams until one of the enemy teams takes my team out. And as you can see there, I lost Valentina, so the next fight, Valentina's not there. So once you lose a hero in a fight, it doesn't carry on to the next fight. So a way around this is if you have Tree in your setup, and Tree revives your dead hero before the next fight, then your hero does carry on to the next fight. Now, as you can see, I'm taking these teams out with only 5 heroes. Now, the downside of this is all of these teams that are my guild teams, there's 10 different teams in this tower, are going to have to wait to fight until one of the enemy teams take my team out, and then the next in line will go. And there's a cool little trophy down here. You can see which guilds are in first place. I'm currently in first place within the guild, but trust me, that's going to not last too long, because someone in our guild, Mr. Olaf Biggles, went ham. He went hammer time and beat like 45 teams in a row or some crazy shit. And the bad part was we had like 40 teams behind Olaf that couldn't get points because he was just absolutely destroying every team that he went up against in that tower, and he racked up an amazing amount of points. I think when it was all said and done, it was well over 2,000 points. So now that my team took out all the other teams in the tower, then you take that tower and it becomes green. Okay, so no one else can really attack it unless they have extra teams not already sitting in a tower waiting to fight. So what we're going to do is when the 20-minute period ends, see it up here, we're now in period 2, then you have to remake your teams and go ahead and travel all the way to whatever tower you want. Now, we have taken a pretty good chunk of the map, so we can move down here to all of these other towers pretty easily now. So here's my thoughts on this. To eliminate multiple teams filling up a tower with someone like Olaf already destroying everyone in the tower, you're going to have some communication. Now, you do not have to send every single team within your guild out at one time, because as you can sit back and watch what fighting is going on in the towers. So you kind of want to scope out or maybe coordinate where you're going to be sending your teams. Like I said, you don't want to end up with 45 teams in one tower and most likely having 20 of the teams not be able to get points for your guild. That was a problem that we had. Like I said, we had 40 something teams waiting behind Olaf, and he just wrecked the whole other guild and took the tower, and then no one could do anything with their teams. You pretty much just sat back and watched Olaf destroy everybody. So that's what happened. This right here is the ranking for all of the guilds that are going in this time frame. It's going to give you a pretty live updated ranking for guild points and stuff like that. So that's what this screen is. It's the guild one, and then you can go ahead and check within your division as well. Now as time goes on, this is going to be changing as time slots, different time slots go. This is going to be changing as well. Okay, so I cut out a pretty good chunk of the fight. Obviously I'm not going to make an hour-long video, but you guys get the point. So what this is going to take to be very successful and dominant in the future is guild communication on what tower you're going to be sending people to, and making sure you're not all stacked up on one tower, and also making one dominant team is, in my opinion, the best strategy. And then your second team, obviously you're going to put your other best heroes in there, but you definitely want one of each member's best teams going to different towers for the most part, so that you're not losing out on points. Now, but overall, I really do think this is going to be a fun, exciting new game mode. It's going to bring some life back to competitiveness. The only downfall is it is only once a month. Now, do I agree with that? No. I wish it was more frequent. Am I going to be upset about it right now? No. Okay, because I got rewards I didn't have before. Yes, did IGG mess up by making it once a month? Probably. Will they fix it? They might. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to take what I can get. That's my attitude on stuff like that. So overall, I think that I learned a lot this first Fortress Feud. I think my guild personally will be a lot more prepared. Guild communication is going to be key, and making the right teams is going to be key. Okay, so we came in first place, 2280 capture points, I guess you could say. So there is that. You can check the leaderboards and all that good stuff. Thanks for every other guild in there that participated in mine. Now, once you're done, you can claim the chests, and the chests have some pretty good rewards. We're going to go over that in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. The rewards vary for everybody. You get a different amount of chests for your might, so we'll go over that in the next video. But all in all, Fortress Feud was awesome. I had a great time and I really loved it. And that's going to be it for this video. Thanks as always, guys, for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Smash that like button if you like the video. I've been appreciating all the support. And you guys know what to do. Just stay the fuck raw, baby.